Welcome to the first battle of the Napoleon Total War Winter Cup on my channel. Teams have to qualify in a group stage where every match consists of 4 games. A nation can only pick once by a team in a match. That's why we will see some minor nations in the battles, like in this game. In this tournament, it is about a fight for winning zones defined by the organizers. The defenders pick the map, and the attackers have to push the other team out of these winning zones within 40 minutes. That's why we have a timer. So this is the map is Grassy Flatlands. It was picked by Athos and me. We are the defenders. Athos plays as Prussia, and I play as Spain to have some better nation for other maps. We will see how this works. Otto is here with Kofaho, his teammate. So we play against Team 8 here on the group stage. And this was the first battle of our match. I will only upload this one since I considered the most interesting. We see Otto go with France here and Kofaho with Prussia. Some hussars, actually the Freikorps, lancers, Tuvachis, lancers, Brugulans, so 5 cavalry and a militia and 2 guard infantry on each flank. One of them is only the 8th Life Regiment for Kofaho. And for light infantry, since the rules are for light infantry max in this tournament. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Chasseur Cheval and 1 Chevalier Lancer unit. The rules are also 6 Shooter Cav max, but 8 Cavalry max, so you can bring some more Lancers, as Otto did. He has 1 Polish Legion on the flank, an old guard here, another old guard, and the 18th Regiment, the Brave, which consists built his left flank, 2 Voltigeurs covered by some Fusiliers in the middle, and a weaker right flank of 3 Swiss foot and 1 Fusiliers as a backup in the on his right. Athos classic build for Grassy with 3 guards, 4 cavalry and 4 lights, no militia. Against France this is not very wise, and I play 5 cavalry, the best historical general. All of my cavalries are leveled up once, and 3 of my infantry here on my left flank are also leveled up once. My 2 Walloon guards are here on my left as well to probably attack here on my left wing. For light infantry in the middle, covered by 2 Fusiliers and 2 more Fusiliers covered by 1 as a back line here in the middle. My plan, as I said, was to push with my better troops here on the flank, but yeah, this was not really a good idea to have both of my guards on the left, since having 1 guard in the middle gives you like flexibility in reacting on your opponent's mistakes. For example, gaps in their formation, like between them. So it's better to have guards spread, in my opinion, which I didn't do in this game. We see that Grassy is probably the most balanced map. Only this road provides some terrain advantages. This part is favoring the defender since he can reach the road earlier, and you can see it especially here on the minimap that it's rather on the defender side, while this part is rather on the attacker side. Athos takes the road and the forest here with his superior sorry, light infantry, while Kofaho already stands near the road and has some troops in there, while I was not able to get there. First shots in the game, Athos double teaming the voltiges of Otto, who did not play stakes yet, so the voltiges will have great problems to withstand the Prussian Fusiliers. Athos, of course, is in danger to get overrun on his flank, on his right. That's always the danger against France with an old guard wing and a lot of cavalry. So he plays very cautious on his right and has some Fusiliers there to also, threaten the old guards of being shot from distance. I attacked the Prussian Fusiliers with my very bad light infantry. And also sent my left wing, as it was my plan, to take this road and threaten the Prussian Fusiliers to push them back so I can possibly take this road soon. With the Otto pushing on his left, and according to our plan, since he concentrates all his cavalry here, Athos retreated to lure France into going too far on the side and cut his communication even to his center units. And Otto for now doesn't want to take this risk and retreated again. As I wanted, Kofaho retreated some steps, so I'm closer to the road now, and I will try to do this again so I can finally take it. So I stand a chance in a longer light infantry fight against the very good Prussian Fusiliers. Kofaho pushes his Landwehr unit here to shoot my light infantry, but I countered them with a Fusilier unit here in the middle. But he retreats again. Athos dispatches a light infantry unit here to the center because he is there is no need for two Prussian Fusiliers against the voltiges, but Otto sees it very soon and pushes his Swiss foot. So Athos has to retreat his Fusiliers again, and Otto retreats his Swiss foot again. And I managed to get one of my light infantries in the road, which provides more cover than people might think. It's quite deep here, and this is very nice now. Kofaho double teams my other light infantry, which is not in the road, but I move them into the road as well, which also means that the musketeers open fire now because they have fire at will on, but they will not kill many, and I wanted to shoot at them with my Fusiliers, but he retreats them now, and he retreats everything, and I can finally get into the road with my third light infantry, so this is the only one here which is not in the road yet. Athos got some nice shots off on the stationary units from Kofaho here, but unfortunately it's only the landwehr. And actually we planned to attack in the center now, since all of the French cavalry is gone here, and I have some troops here, but Otto pushes his troops on his left again, and also pushed one of his cavalry against the light infantry and inflicted some casualties here, but also lost half of his cavalry unit. I, according to the plan, I attack in the middle with my cavalry, but Kofaho concentrates his fire on my cavalry. But this at least means that I can take the road with my last light infantry, and I push my bad units in the center. And also I have met general more or less close. Otto, seeing this attack, retreated again. I charged the landwehr and forced the 8th Life Regiment into square. The Swiss foot squares as well, and Kofaho sends some Brandenburg Uhlans here and reforms his line. And unfortunately, my general was not close enough to boost the morale as he could, and I did not make that much damage with my attack here. This is why I needed my Walloon Guard, or at least one Walloon Guard here in the middle for such maneuvers, but I didn't have them. So this is, well, not good for me. I lost a cavalry unit and, yeah, only managed to kill some of the musketeers and some of the 8th Life Regiment's guys, and managed to get my light infantry in here. Kofaho moved his light infantry out of the range of my light infantry in the road, and waits for a moment where I don't pay attention, so he can get some sneaky shots off on my stationary Fusiliers over here. So nice move by him. I sent my backup line from the middle to shoot the Prussian Fusiliers, but I'm not hitting anything. Nice. Yeah, hail the quality of the Spanish lines. As I said, he opened fire and killed 18 men, so that's pretty nice. And I move my light infantry closer to his Fusiliers now. Otto is shooting with his Chasseur Cheval in an empire move at the Prussian Fusiliers, which are in the road and in the forest. This means a moral damage, but they don't kill much with these maneuvers. And Kofaho gave up all his space here, but he doesn't want to give up the middle, and has some bit of the road here as well. And of course he has traded better in the light infantry so far, since I in the light infantry fight, excuse me, so far, since I attacked and ran into his volleys, and his light infantry is much better. Otto's small cavalry attacks the Fusiliers again, but gets shot from his own cavalry behind. But this is the end for the Prussian Fusiliers here. That they possibly come back into the game. We will see. Kofaho pushes some troops here and opened fire again with his Fusiliers on my Fusiliers, and inflicted 15 more casualties on another line, and I am out of ammunition with this light infantry. So this is very bad for me. Obviously, Kofaho is also out of ammunition. I open fire again with my backup line here, but yeah, he concentrates forces and doesn't want me to push his middle. I countercharge with my light infantry, which is out of ammunition, and he pushes his backup lines here to yeah, not lose the space he just gained with his light infantry charge again. But this light infantry still has ammunition. And Otto once again pushes on his left with all his cavalry, I mean his remaining cavalry units. He already lost one, and also Kofaho sent one lancer unit here. I see this and dispatch one of my lancer units there as well. And I have a problem in the middle now because my small light infantry units are running. And he still has light infantry here and his position in the middle of the battlefield. Athos builds up a defensive formation against the huge cavalry force of France and the old guards. So he sends a lot of backlines behind his first wave and some fusiliers here to threaten Otto's lines to be shot from a distance. And Otto sends more and more units to his left, while I'm pushing in the middle with my fusiliers again, and Kofaho finally retreats from this position. Athos' fusiliers went a bit too far and got shot from the fusiliers of Otto here. My lances are around, and two of Athos' lances as well. We have 25 more minutes, and they have to push us out from like the whole middle area of the map, or of course finish and destroy our armies. So they are really in need of a decisive attack. And I see that I can't really win much on my left since he has very good units there and will kite back and just run away to Otto since he like gave up all his positions he had in the beginning. So I sent my Walloon Guard here from my left to the middle, so I'm more flexible in reacting on their maneuvers here as soon as Otto attacks. I hope there will be opportunities. I see the Lützow Freikorps running behind the light infantry and send my fusiliers here to shoot at the light infantry and hope that there will some bullets missing the light infantry and hitting the Lützow Freikorps. I'm not sure if this worked. I don't think so. I think they already lost some men, 2 bullets before. Athos Fusiliers once again kill some of the Swiss foot. They already suffered quite some losses against light infantry volleys here. And we have the French incoming on this side. And a lot of things happen at the same time now, so Athos is not able to retreat his Fusiliers over here. Kofaho moves with his main corps of the army to the middle, and the French cavalry is incoming. They're forcing the Prussians into squares, and the French lines are opening fire on the squares. I target the lancers. I didn't want to charge the square of musketeers from Athos. I got a good charge on his lancers, and Athos has to retreat. His foot guards got destroyed within 20 seconds by the Old Guard and the Polish Legion. I continue my charge on the Chasseurs Cheval and rout them as well. And I guess I'm getting charged by the other 2 Chasseurs Cheval. Well, I did not counter-charge them. This was very bad. But I am counter-attacking in the middle here and charged the Landwehr over here, but get charged from the Brandenburg Uhlans. But they don't finish my lances. They target my Fusiliers in the center. I retreated my lancers behind Athos' lines, so I to lure the Chasseurs Cheval into the musketeer square. And Athos counterattacks with his lances over here. The Chasseurs Cheval in the middle from Otto are in the ranks of Athos' formation, and we have quite some problems actually in the middle. I countercharged again on the Chasseurs Cheval and routed them, and Athos routes the remaining Chasseurs Cheval on this side, and this means now that we have cavalry on the flank, and they have not as soon as this unit routes, and this is like the end of all those French units, because we can keep them in place while we fire at their squares. Athos and mine cavalry is in the ranks here, but while Kofaho's cavalry is in the ranks of Athos' foot guard. I tried to countercharge them and kill them before they can reach my line. Kofaho attacks with his full force here, but his 2 units on the side can't form squares anymore, and this is a perfect target for my cavalry. My lances are still in the French ranks, and Athos' lances are in the ranks of the Swiss foot squares. And Athos pushes all his units. My Walloon Guard is in the center of my formation here in the middle, and of course can do a lot of damage. The Freikorps charges them now and forces them into square, but Kofaho does not have the numbers and quality in troops to fight me back at this point, and I charged his Tuachis and killed some more over here, and he sends every cavalry unit he has to the side. This while I still have one on my left, and this is the moment to push finally on the left. with my superior force here. I'm in square over here, and Athos pushes and attacks the remaining French troops from Otto, while his guard is here to assist me. And there was a sneaky attack on my general by the Freikorps of Kofaho, and yeah, but they were not able to kill him. And Kofaho runs back from the position, and I did not follow right after him, since as I said, this is a tournament game for winning zones, and I wasn't sure if like Athos still needs help, but then I saw it should be fine, since Otto only has some small remaining troops. So I keep pushing with my left wing troops. Otto's general died over here. It tries to kill Athos' general. I have Kofaho running before me and try to uh, pin him down with my cavalry so I can destroy his remaining units. And over here, Athos destroys the remaining French units. We see my cavalry, as I said, forcing them into squares and charging small units which cannot form squares anymore. I sent my light infantry here to absorb all the first volleys from the musketeers, but he actually gave target orders. But I'm double teaming each of his units with 2-1, and one of my units is the Walloon Guard, so yeah, his musketeers will not survive very long. His general staff was too close to the lines. Oh, I see he actually brought Count von Gneisenau, so a historical general, the 3-star one, instead of the second guard unit and another lancer. That's, well, I don't know. I don't think that it is necessary to bring historical generals with Prussia. Yeah, and this was the first game of the Napoleon Total War Winter Cup. We won. Athos and me won the full matchup against Kofaho and Otto. And yeah, we will see how it will continue. Athos and me killed more or less the same amount of men and also lost more or less the same amount of men. Same did they. But Kofaho, they killed more or less the same, but Kofaho lost some more, but also had more men, many more. My Walloon Guards in the middle, which I transferred there finally, was pretty decisive there. The other one did not do much on my left. Yeah, so good game to Kofaho and Otto, and see you in the next video, which will be part of the next matchup against Silky and Goldie, or against Theodore and Dina. So see you in the next video. Bye.